A beautiful Tuesday evening in Northwest Arkansas. The Razorbacks off a weekend series in South Carolina welcome in an in-state team, the UCA Bears, for a one-game tilt. For the Razorbacks, Peyton Lee.
Yeah, the Maumelle native. He's thrown really well. He's got an electric arm. He'll run the fastball to the low to mid-90s.
1-1 is a bit of a hanger, but it's hit in the air to the shortstop Kojal, who's going to back up a few steps and make a catch on a sunny Missouri native. Will wave and miss. Peyton Lee with the strikeout to end the inning. A pop-up, a line out, and a K. We're off it. 3-0 pitch is outside, so Zeb Allen will draw the. Allen's going to run. Good pitch to run on. Helfrich's throw is late, and Allen went right through the wickets of Kojal at second base. That's high. That's ball 4. So after a perfect first.
It's a cement mixer. It's just up there spinning.
That's hard hit, and it's into right for a base hit. Jagger Shadow might drive in a run. The throw to the plate is not in time. Allen will score, and UCA is struck first. And the veteran Jagger, after Shipley got hurt, there's another one dumped out to right. That's a base hit, taken on the bounce by Stewart. Here comes Ross. He will slam on the brakes, and the throw comes through, and Helfrich made sure to catch it on the fly. And this is Gwynn, who popped to short his only time in. He might just help out the Razorbacks. Popped up to third. Pompey will drift back into fair territory, make the catch, and end the inning. Counts full to New, and that is at the bottom of the zone for strike 3 called. The announcers set it up perfectly because they said DVH was talking about his power. He hit one 450. But Jacob Pinnell doesn't want any of our stories. He said,
I think Parker Coyle's a guy that Matt Hobbs really wants to get a lot of work in, and he's somebody that they really need to lean on as they get into conference play. And this is
Mosini. Lines one right to Souza. Parker Coyle throws one pitch, gets one out. Lifted in the air to right center field, well struck. New is on the move, and that ball is gone. A home run from Zeb Allen. His 23rd career bomb, and the Bears have a 2-0 lead.
It just didn't end up there.
Little chopper. Helfrich will get it, slings it to first. Well done. There's the athleticism from Helfrich, and the frame ends.
Base side of the rubber.
Well, Arkansas gets its second base runner, the second walk.
Try to get into scoring position.
Big swing from Kojal and a soft chopper to Shadow. And the Hogs denied again. That's 3 hitless and scoreless innings for Jacob Pinnell. That one's hard hit, past Pompey, and it's a base hit and left, so Mark Ross has been on both times. He bluffed, but that was hit, and it's fair down the line and left. Third base umpire Matthew Anderson was right on that play. He was trying to get out of the way. Zane Denton will have a double. Big pitch in this game already. Here comes the payoff. Wave and a miss. Came back with that cutter. He swings and drives one in the air, left center field. Well struck to the wall, and it's gone. Zach Stewart goes oppo into the hog pen. Arkansas's first hit is the 49th career home run for Zach Stewart. Up, out, and gone.
Well, that brought some life to this Arkansas fan base. And again, that was a 3-1 pitch that was left out up over the plate and allowed Stewart to get his arms extended. Watch where this ball ends up and away, right in Stewart's wheelhouse. And boy, the way he's hitting the baseball, how about 105 off the bat of Zach Stewart, and you just felt like that was going to have some good carry.
Up there in the hog pen. And now Micah New is going to drop down a bunt, and no chance that Runza can make that play. Almost like it's the last thing you're thinking. Well, once you get a home run, the element of surprise is magnified because.
Late.
Someone hit him? Sure did. Big time pop up that'll drift out to left. Allen has a long run, still going, still running. Left-handed left fielder makes the catch.
Pretty much lets Ryder Helfrich call almost every pitch.
Ball spanked out to center. And the catch will be made, and there's one out. One of the people
in this Razorback organization.
Zeb Allen just broke his bat. He homered in his last AB, and he shattered his aluminum bat. When was the last time you saw that? Expected, I don't think it would have passed. That's ball 4. Off the end of the bat, dumped out into center for a base hit. That's just Arkansas's 3rd hit, and it's
outside pitch.
It's going to hit a big chopper that'll bound into right for a base hit. Pompey turns 3rd. He will score. Ruiz will basically fly to 3rd base, and Arkansas has tied the game on the Cam Koschel RBI, his team best 30 seconds. Here's a 3-1 pitch. That's down and out. That's ball 4. The first 4 Razorbacks have reached this inning. Hit on a 3-2 pitch, and here it comes, and that's ball 4. And the Razorbacks have their first lead tonight on a bases-loaded walk to Zach Stewart.
Play right here.
Sent out to left center field. That's down for a base hit. It's going to go towards the warning track. It's going to score 2. Stewart will pull up at 3rd on a Micah New double, and the Hogs getting a little bit of separation here in the 5th inning. It's 5-2. I think would have that type of carry. That's ball 4. It's to the backstop. Speak it into existence. That's another run in the last month that scored on a wild pitch. Rudenbar is the 8th hitter this inning. There's still nobody out, but there's a ball that might be out. To the fence. It's off the top of the wall. Souza was tagging at second, so he will only go to 3rd. New will score on a double that just missed being a homer, and Arkansas has a 7-2 lead. Good timing, but whatever works for you. That's faded down and out. That's ball 4. Troy, Arkansas has batted around, and there's nobody out. Through another breaking ball. That one ripped to left and deep. 4 will score on a grand slam from T.J. Poppy. Off the bat, that was a no-doubter. And Arkansas is at a big-time inning. They've scored 10 already in this 5th, and there's nobody out.
Watch how quiet this upper body is. He just sits back and just absolutely tattoos that hanging breaking ball.
391 feet and a slam into
that chopper right over the first baseman's head.
Koschel drills one out to right center field. This ball's going to take a bounce. Kick up off the fence. Koschel will have his 2nd hit of the game. It's a double to right center this inning. Lines one to short that Cree caught. I think that ball caught him. It was past him on a liner at 103.
That's a long time, and Arkansas is going to bring in freshman Mark Brissy.
And that did not take long for him to hit Jake Runsick to begin the 6th inning. 4 against him, reached and 2 scored. He got a really lucky strike 3 and then a nice double play. I don't think I've heard, but I really like it. And that's strike 3, so Ross will K. So after the hit by pitch.
Play behind the runner at first base.
And Shad will take strike 3. How about that bounce back from Brissy with 3 straight strikeouts?
How about 3 strikeouts all looking by Mark Brissy. The break.
Same number of games last year. There's a big chopper to short, and Agree does get the bounce. He's going to have to hurry, and the throw pulls Shadow off the base. That was what's clicking is 2 hit by pitches today for Nolan Souza.
At first.
That one's drilled to right. Does Rudenbar have a homer here? Yes, he does. The first is a Razorback. He just missed last inning. That was a laser. The carry between the scoreboard and the building. And the Razorbacks are putting it to the Bears now. It's 14-2.
About a guy that really stays behind the baseball. Watch him just lean on that back leg and just get tremendous leverage right there. And no doubter, just an absolute bullet. 108 off the bat of Carter Rutenbar. And
that's drilled to center. This ball's hit extremely well. Sloan can only watch. Goodbye! A Titanic home run from T.J. Poppy. 1 inning after a grand slam, he sent one 426 into the Arkansas night. The analytics love it, and so do the fans at Baum-Walker. 15 unanswered runs for the Razorbacks.
Well,
my goodness.
Again, watch how quiet he is at the plate, and it just sounded different. You could see the reaction of J.B. Williams, the pitcher. The second that baseball was hit, he goes, uh-oh, that one's gone.
This cleared the old camera well.
Yeah, left-hander freshman Ty Briscoe is coming in, and see out of Abilene, Texas.
3-2 pitch. Outside corner, strike 3 called. Welcome to college ball, Mr. Briscoe. Strike 3 called outside corner. 2 batters faced. 2 strike threes looking. 1 and 2 to Mosini. Strike 3 at 96. Briscoe had quite an inning, Troy.
Boy, he really did. Arkansas bats, after kind of getting shut down early by Jacob Pinnell, the Fayetteville native, they really woken up with the 10-run inning. But, man, how about Ty Briscoe coming in just absolutely throwing flames?
Well, Troy, Arkansas runs off 15 unanswered runs, including a 10-run inning. T.J. Pompey had a couple of home runs, including a grand slam, and there was a lot to like about this midweek game, at least for the Razorbacks.